characteristics and selecting activities to meet those needs. In some cases, traditional activities are appropriate and are retained. In other cases, innovative ideas have created activities which meet the requirements better. This balance between traditional and innovative activities makes dynamic physical education unique. Besides the rather obvious goal of physical fitness, physical education strives to educate the child in movement competency, social behavior, and self-growth and development. Movement competency helps children become more proficient in movements they know and teaches them useful physical skills. By participating in team sports, individual or dual activities, children learn how to combine their efforts toward a goal or to perform their own activities without interfering in the pursuits of others. The children are also encouraged to raise their own self-esteem by pursuing successful experiences and activities. Dynamic physical education is a year-long curriculum with a wide variety of activities, offering all children a chance to explore activities in which they can find satisfaction. This is important because children possess different skill competencies due to differing physical characteristics, and they have varying interests. As children acquire proficiency, difficulty is increased to help move the children onto even higher levels of ability. This start with success and expand to higher levels of achievement technique assures self-motivation to learn. To make an educationally sound selection of activities, it's necessary to know the needs of the children and to be aware of their ability potentials. Children with low levels of physical fitness need to be helped, and handicapped children must be included in the program to the greatest extent possible. There are 4 distinct parts to the daily physical education lesson. These are introductory activity, fitness development, the lesson focus, and closing activity. Introductory activity is simply unstructured movement with emphasis on gross motor activity. This provides the children with good physiological warm-up and gives them the chance to create their own activity within certain limits. Rhythmic running is a popular form of introductory activity. The running keeps time with the beat and is light and exuberant. The children may also be instructed to behave in a particular manner when a signal is given. For instance, they can pretend to be airplanes. On the takeoff signal, they zoom about in their own styles. And on the landing signal, they drop to the ground. A wide variety of introductory activities is available, enabling students to find many ways of preparing themselves for the activity progressions which are to follow. Fitness development activities are designed to increase the children's strength, endurance, and agility. Specifically, development is centered on the following areas: flexibility, the arm-shoulder area of the body, leg agility, trunk twisting and bending, and the abdominal area. Children in the lower grades may find animal walks enjoyable. Miniature challenge courses, rope jumping, running, And jumping and hopping patterns are a few ways to develop fitness in children of this age group. Students in the upper grades can begin a year-long fitness program which includes more structured routines and drills, grass drills, circuit training, and astronaut drills, when combined with jogging, offer a balanced approach to fitness. Aerobic dancing is also an excellent fitness activity. This dancing is really a combination of many different types of movement activities. It is set to a piece of music that has a defined and moderately fast beat. The lesson focus provides the children with opportunities for learning new skills or developing their abilities in recently acquired activities. There are several different forms of activity that can be used in the lesson focus. Movement education develops the children in terms of divergent and convergent movement. Divergent movement places an emphasis on arranging an environment in which the children can explore their own ways of solving motion problems. The challenges are in the nature of movement themes, such as making shapes, slow and fast, and changing levels. Convergent movement focuses on learning of movement or skill, such as a fundamental skill like walking, hopping, or jumping. Creative play is an important phase of the program and often manifests itself in a role-playing setting. Children act out roles of real or imagined characters in a spontaneous way, not in scripted or predetermined fashion. Rumpelstiltskin and Goldilocks are just two examples of stories which have characters that children can draw upon for creative play. Rhythmic movement and children's dance provide a vehicle for expressive movement, fundamental rhythms, and selected dances. Quite a few of these dances are played by children on their own time, so they are certainly not unknown activities. Children in the lower grades can dance or move to London Bridge is Falling Down, or Thread Follows the Needle. Children in the upper grades may enjoy square dancing or folk dances from other countries, such as tinikling from the Philippines. Manipulative activities promote coordination and dexterity. Parachutes, beanbags, balls, wands, paddles, frisbees, and jump ropes are all useful. It is very important that each child have a piece of the equipment being used. This gives all children a chance to practice at the same time, instead of standing around watching and waiting. Working with various forms of apparatus, children learn to control their bodies when they are off the ground. There are two types of apparatus commonly used in school programs: climbing and hanging apparatus and floor apparatus. In the climbing and hanging category are found climbing ropes, horizontal ladders, climbing frames, cargo nets, and exercise bars. floor, one typically finds balance beams and boards, jumping boxes and bounding boards, individual mats, stilts, and magic ropes. Individual work is stressed with stunts, tumbling, and combatives. Children work on their own to develop their resourcefulness, self-confidence, and courage. When working with stunts that require spotting or other assistance, children learn to help others and to appreciate their abilities. Sports skills are most definitely included in the physical education program. Instruction in these skills helps children gain a better understanding of particular sports and introduces them to different sports from which they may want to choose for further development, activity, or competition. A most important aspect of contemporary sports programs is emphasis that allows participation by all children, boys and girls, skilled and unskilled, handicapped and non-handicapped. It is also important to have enough of the required equipment so that children are not standing around waiting for others to finish practicing. Closing activity, the last part of the lesson plan, offers the children a chance to enjoy the skills they have learned in the lesson focus. Children in the lower grades can play tag games, or games like 1-2 Button My Shoe or Charlie Over the Water. These games use the skills that children have learned in the lesson focus. Older children also enjoy various game activities to enhance enjoyment of the lesson. Handicapped children are an important consideration in physical education. The law requires that they participate in classes with non-handicapped children. The child's individual education program will make the physical education teacher aware of a child's handicap while helping to set realistic goals for the child and creating an individualized program to meet these goals. It is also necessary for other children in the class to exhibit genuine acceptance and empathy for the handicapped child. Often, children in the same group can provide assistance. Generally, try to maintain a level of performance for all children in the group that will frustrate neither the handicapped children nor the advanced. Emphasize success, but realize that failure is an important part of the learning process if handled sensitively. Dynamic physical education can be a vital force in the overall education of children, providing them with a foundation of physical and social skills.